Stay cool. This is a Thor News presentation. Thor News presents. Alright, my mind's blown while everybody is gobstopped over the sand stoplight on Mars from an American photograph. India releases their first photograph. How come it looks so much different than most of the photographs we've seen from Mars? I don't know, something about it just seems almost totally, completely different. Is that just me? Or do you feel that too? I got a weird feeling, man. A real strange feeling. You may or may not have heard that India, in 3 years and for $75 million, began, constructed, launched, and inserted a satellite, an orbiter, on Mars. Now, to put that in comparison, NASA started the James Webb Telescope in 1997, hopes to launch it in 2018, and they're only putting it right outside of Earth. $15 billion. So it's taken them 21 years to put a telescope right outside the planet. 21 years in the making, $15 billion. Yeah, the James Webb Telescope, the JWST. So, man, good job, India. Thanks for giving us a glimpse into the truth. That really kick-ass things can be done if you got the right team doing it. Now, don't feel too bad, James Webb Telescope. I think you hold some Guinness Book of World Records. Like A, Guinness Book of World Record for most expensive telescope ever. B, I think you hold the world's record for most parties under a mock-up of a telescope. And there's one other Guinness Book of World Record. I forget what it is.
Just set the world record for largest astronomy lesson.
We did it! We beat the record! I was worried. People were coming in. They said they had to go to the bathroom. I said, you got to please stay as long as you can. And they came in, they left, but we beat it. I'm thrilled. I'm so thrilled.
A total of 558 people came into the arena. 32 people ended up leaving during the 30 minutes, so with a final record count of 526 people.
$15 billion. Let's see, biggest astronomy class at 526. You know, you could have given each one of those people $1 million and still have like $14.5 billion in change left over for the JWST. That's hilarious. Love you guys, seriously. Anyway, Mars just got a whole lot more interesting. The world just got a whole lot more interesting. My mind is blown. Crazy times indeed. Remember the other day when I said I wouldn't be surprised if I found out you could breathe on Mars? Hey, look, NASA's Maven's first photograph. Looks like Mars has quite a bit of oxygen. I'm just saying, man. Just saying. Hey, NASA, why don't you take a page out of my book? Work on being the best that you can be. Why don't you astonish us, if you can? And seriously, your obsession with the Big Bang, it's starting to creep me out. I think the Big Bang is worth $15 billion, bro. Not when you could have had 15 $1 billion telescopes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and one last thing. When I was doing an image search for Mars, for some reason, these two girls popped up when I did an image search for the India photos on Mars. Who knows, maybe trillionaires have mansions on Mars and are stockpiling hotties there. How about it, John 117? Is that your Mars harem? 21 years in the making, $15 billion. Space underwear in your face. But in a nice way. Alright, peace out. God bless everybody.
Buried in the corner of one of the thousands of images of the Martian surface, an odd series of structures were spotted. They were named the Pyramids of Elysium.
Mark could have dreamed we were being scrutinized as someone with a microscope studies creatures that swarm and multiply in a drop of water. Few men even consider the possibility of life on other planets. And yet, across the gulf of space, minds immeasurably superior to ours regarded this Earth with envious eyes. And slowly and surely, they drew their plans against us.
Oh wait, I forgot to include that the JWST is also the biggest space telescope ever for the Guinness Book. I mean, that is assuming that it launches in 2018 and then it unfolds its 82 things and works. Other than that, it'll just be the biggest, most expensive piece of space junk ever. Okay, but I'm rooting for you. BRRISON. Never forget.
In 2014, NASA will launch a new telescope into space.
$15 billion.
To study the universe as no telescope has before. The James Webb Space Telescope will journey 1 million miles away from Earth.
$15 billion.
In 2014, NASA will launch a new telescope into space.